Let's get started, shall we? Hello everyone, welcome back to another video, and today we're ranking something different for once. Today, it's My Singing Monsters. If y'all don't know what this is, it's a My Singing Monsters game that you could breathe, feed them, and then they could sing. And they're one of the highest app ever. Like, it's one of the greatest ones, and it's my personal favorite as well, like Pokemon, King of Fighters, and many more out there. But I've been playing My Singing Monsters since like 2016, and I'm still became a huge fan of it, and I've been playing. I don't usually make videos of it, so just because I already play it, and I have no use to do that, or restart it and make a new one and make the video of it, which that's pretty ridiculous. But I want to make a tier list just so I could give y'all opinion about the My Singing Monsters and how I feel about all of them, alright? So we're gonna rank them, but with a twist. It's gonna be different parts, alright? So today, we're starting with the natural elements, which means that we will rank the air elements, the plant elements, the earth elements, the water, and the ice element. The fire element will be in part two, alright? Especially the other elements of each parts, alright? So we will start between Tweedle and Mimic, the last quint of the natural element. But I hope you guys will enjoy this. Alright, this is shocking to make this tier list because I already finished my Pokemon tier list, which is make me a little bit sad since I'm not gonna make another one anymore. But I was out of my ideas about what should I do. This is the plan I was doing, the My Singing Monsters tier list. All right. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. All right. Make sure if you like to subscribe, because we're going to go get to 40 subscribers. All right. So make sure y'all subscribe. All right. But let's get into it, shall we? So next up on this list is the first air element, the single air element, Tweedle. So so she, I don't know if it's a woman, I'll call her she. She appeared in Air Island, no, Cold Island first, then Air, Water, Earth, Fire Haven, Fire Oasis, and then that's it. I mean, some of them like there's like the tropical and the other islands, and I just don't feel interested in her because I like the vocal cords of it, but the only thing I was really interested in it was an air island and the water island, and including the Fire Haven. But the rest of them, I just do not know. I'm not sure about it, so I'm just gonna put it into C tier. All right. Next up is the plant element, s- um, Potbelly. So Potbelly appeared in the first plant island, of course, and then cold island, then water, earth, and then of course Fire Haven, including all the magical islands. But like the same. It's like Tweedle situation. I'm not a fan of it, but I like the Fire Haven part of Potbelly from Fire Haven as well, including Water Island. So yeah, I'm just gonna put him in B. All right. Next up is Noggin. All right, and I like his beats. His design looks cool as well. But it's kind of weird that he has humanoid hands and feet, which is kind of awkward to me. But I kind of like his beats. I like it. He deserves an A tier. All right. Next up is the water element, Joe Toejammer. I love Toejammer, and the only part of his song in verse that I like was in hold on, I'm trying to remember like Plant Island and then Bone Island as well. And I like it, so I'm just gonna put him in A tier. And here's the iconic, the ice element, Mammoth. So I like his Planet Island and then his Earth and Air, Fire Oasis, and then Fairy Island, then Tropical Island. I like it. I these songs and the verses of him I like it. Like I know he doesn't. I know I want to put him in S, but I mean he's classic. I mean he's iconic, so I want to put him in S tier. I do love him. Dane I do. Um, I also want to say this, but Dane I do is okay. All right. I know she appeared in Cold Island, Air, Water, and then Firehaven, and that's it. There's again Tropical Island, in Cold Island, but I was gonna put him in B, just B. Saibot, easily in A tier. I kind of like when he's saying some random stuff going on, which I don't because I saw a video of mishearing lyrics of Cyborg, and it was kind of funny. Like there's one thing about him. I heard that it was like Pika Pika, never evolve, never from the video, and I was laughing so hard. And next up is Quibble. Quibble is B, not the best, but just okay. All right, so next up is Pango. I do really love Pango, but he's not in the S tier category. I'm gonna put him in the A tier. I do love him, but he doesn't have like some cool vibes against him. So next up is Shrub. Shrub, I like the beats. All right, I do really love the beats. All right, but it's kind of lacking a little bit. So I'm just gonna put him in B. Including Octopus, but Octopus, I just don't know. I don't know about Octopus. I'm just gonna put him in C. Just C. Next up is the Screaming La 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 Forkhorn. And I do really love Forkhorn. Alright, I kind of like all of his songs, especially from Light Island, including Earth Island as well. And yeah. Next up is Fog. It's disappointing to me. Like I know it does like this, wow 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 wow, but it's just that's it. Like I feel disappointing on that as well. So next up is Drumpler. I think the this guy will be in C. C. As I'm calling Moi. Moi will be in C as well. Really, I do love Really a lot, and I just don't know how I feel. He appear like a little bit on it, like Water Island, Earth Island, Fire Haven, and then Tropical Island, and then Cold Island, and that's it. Which it was pretty disappointing about it, so I want to put him in B. Next up is Sponge, the Spongy. So in B, I do like his whistles. Next up is Dumbies. Which is really disappointing to me is that when you add all the My Singing Monsters in there, you can't even hear them. Well, a little bit, but there's nothing to feel about them, so I'm gonna put him in C. Especially, no, not especially him, because I could kind of hear him a little bit, but he'll be in B tier as well. Hula, he's she's a little bit annoying, but she will be in B tier. All right. Next up is Congo. I kind of like the part when in Tropical Island he was like, "Come on, let's go," and that was the first time that he has a voice, and he never has it ever. Like in Cold, and yeah, in Cold, Air, and Fire Oasis, none of that. You cannot even hear his voice, but in Tropical Island, which doesn't make any sense. But I'm just put him in B. Pummel, no, Pummel is gonna be D. He You cannot basically hear him at all. Like I know he appeared like in plant and water, and that's it. I mean, you can't even hear the guy, and the design looks pretty weird, but it's just that it's awkward. It's like it's really awkward to me. Like I just don't get it. All right, so next up is this one. I'm just gonna put him in C for the sole purpose that even though it's the design's pretty lame, he's the first one ever to have these things. I forgot what they're called, so I'll give him credit on that. Next up is Bogart. Easily S tier, easily S tier. Bogart, fantastic as well, but I don't know why his mouth looks like that. Ugh. T-Rox. I do love the beat. I do love the beat, especially on that one. Yeah, this one. So I want to put him in A. Shell beat. The quantum. No, is it quadruple? I don't know, but Shelby is gonna be in the B. B. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, B. So next up is I kind of forgot about the name, but A tier because I kind of like all the vocal cords of the all of them. And there's only like six people in there, or like five from them singing. I don't know. Deech. I mean, the Gold Island was a little bit disappointing, but the few ones I kind of like. Rift, I'll let him slide because of the Air Island and the Gold Island as well, in the Tropical Island. I do love his guitar sounds. Um, Emperor, it's kind of awkward because he always saying something like this, and then it's just I don't know, it gives me bad vibes of him. I just don't know why. So last but not least is the first and the last Quint natural monster, Mimic. People have been long waited to get him in the My Singing Monsters game, and they finally got it. And the only thing he does is mimic. So I would not so Dawnify would not count to rank in the tier list because I'm just wanted to do the original My Singing Monsters. So the only one who mimics is Gobbledygord and Spirit, but we will get to that sooner in the future, alright? But because of that, I'm just gonna put him in B because he in the original game he only mimics two people, but in the Dawn of Fire, he he mimics Bicinerus and then Fog. But like I said, these do not Dawn of Fire do not count to rank. Okay, so yeah, I guess that's it for this tier list. All the natural elements in there. So part two will be the fire element between Kana to Nals. So I hope we will continue this sooner in the future. All right. So that's it for if that's it, everyone. That was quick and I keep talking about and I keep always keep talking about everything. So I think that's a solid tier list. I think. Just let me know what you think about it. All right. And I just realized that I'm missing the F tier, but what's the point of needing the F tier since some of them are kind of good, some of them are like eh. But I'll put the F tier in part two. All right. So I'll go. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you guys for watching. Comment, like, subscribe. See you guys next time. Lightning out.